Hello, welcome to day 3 where we're talking about past clients and your past clients list. This is paramount. This is extremely important, and it's one of the most important pieces in your entire arsenal of working with referrals, of generating referrals, and creating a really good referral stream. Now, some of you may have a list, and I'm sure some of you definitely have that in place already, and you can skip this altogether. But not everybody does, and there are some things you need to know about that. You need to have this at the ready, and if you don't have a list that you can use right now, that then let's get to work with that. It needs to be in a format that is something that you can use with mailings and outreach. That means you need to have it in an Excel spreadsheet or a CSV format. Perhaps you already have a list in your CRM. Check that out. See what that looks like, and if you don't have one, then start putting it together. I mean, if you have to go and pull some files, whether they're sitting in a file cabinet or in a different files on your computer or in the office, whatever it takes, get this information and put together a list of past clients. What are some of the data fields that you need? Of course, you need the client's name. Besides the client's name, make sure that you have a first name or a nickname so that you can use a salutation. You may have a client, Elizabeth Perkins, and Elizabeth Perkins is your client, but you know her as Liz. Be sure that you have a first name that you can use in your correspondence in a salutation. Obviously, you want to have a snail mail address so that you can reach clients using mail at some point in time. You want some a field that tells you what the anniversary date is of the last transaction you had with them. You may have multiple, people who have multiple transactions, and that's okay too. You want to be sure you have the most current email address for that client. As you're going through your list, you may want to, create some type of an outreach, some kind of a document that brings all of this up to date. You want the client's telephone number. As a matter of fact, you want the client's home telephone number and cell number. There are technologies and tools that you can use. Certainly, picking up the telephone and calling somebody is a great thing to do, but you can also use other types of telephone messaging that you can use both on the home and also with the cell with direct to voicemail technology. So make sure you've got their most up-to-date telephone numbers, home and cell. And then, this isn't in the file itself, but as part of a list gathering and list creating exercise, keep photos handy. Keep a file handy of photos that correspond to the transaction, as well as photos of those folks if you have them. If you're not in the habit of taking pictures of people, sometimes, you take that camera out, take a picture of people in front of a house, take a picture while you're doing something, and have that handy. I'm not suggesting you go out and you post all of this stuff in social media. I'm suggesting that you hold on to that, because that may be handy with certain types of correspondence later. You may be doing something with send out cards where you can tap into this file and pick out a picture, for a postcard or a letter that you send people. There are all kinds of things you can do. So as part of your list creating exercise, make photos part of that, and get to work on that, and we will see you in the next video.